So as we mentioned before, the Valar built the Earth, and Tulkas chased Melkor off so that he would stop bothering them. And Yavanna has planted all these seeds, so she's like, hey honey, we need some light. So Aule makes two big lamps, and the Valar put them at the south and north of Middle-earth, and it's like day all the time. So the Valar are feeling pretty great, and Manwë's like, yo, let's throw a party. So everybody brings beers to Manwë's house, and they start having a great time. Melkor's like, sweet, they're all distracted. So he sneaks back into Arda and goes to the north and starts building his fortress, Utumno, without any of the Valar realizing. But Melkor just has this thing where he ruins everything all the time, so all this awful stuff starts flowing out of Utumno, and the Valar are like, crap, he's back. So they start looking for him, but they can't find him. So Melkor takes the advantage, and he destroys the two lamps, casting Middle-earth back into darkness. As a result, the shape of the Earth is changed, so it's never quite the same as when the Valar first made it. Melkor escapes again, and the Valar are like, okay, we're just gonna back off for a while because we're not strong enough to oppose him, and we don't want the world to get wrecked more. Melkor also destroyed where the Valar were living, so they moved to this island on the farthest west end of the world, called Aman. There they build the city of Valinor, and it's even more beautiful than Middle-earth was in the beginning. At the western gate of Valinor, there's a green hill, and Yavanna stands on this hill and starts singing, while Nienna sits on it and starts crying. Eventually, out of the hill grows the two trees of Valinor, Telperion and Laurelin. Together, they give light to Aman. Now, the Valar and the Maiar just kind of hung out in Valinor, although they didn't just completely forget about Middle-earth, of course. Yavanna would go there and tend to her plants some, and Orome would go hunting, and they eagerly awaited the time when the children of Iluvatar would finally wake and walk the earth. So like I said, the Valar are really excited for the children of Iluvatar to arrive, and Aule is getting impatient. So he goes to Middle-earth and he makes the seven follies of the dwarves. They come to life and he's super happy and he starts teaching them to talk and everything, but then Iluvatar is like, and Aule's just like, oh. So Iluvatar says, what do you think you're doing? They're not even alive, they're just extensions of yourself. They have no free will. Is that what you want? And Aule says, I'm sorry, Daddy, I just wanted to be like you, but I guess I'll get rid of them if that's what you want. So he's super sad and he's about to destroy his creations, but they cry out in fear, and Iluvatar says, it's okay, buddy, see, I just gave them actual life. But seriously, you shouldn't have done that, so they don't get to wake up until after the elves do, okay? But Aule's just really happy, so he agrees and sets the dwarves down to sleep in Middle-earth, then goes back to Valinor. And he'd been keeping this secret from his wife Yavanna the whole time, so when he tells her about it, she's like, wow, I can't believe you didn't tell me about this. Now your dirty little kids are going to destroy all my beloved trees. And Aule's like, I mean, so will Iluvatar's kids. It's okay, I'm sure they'll respect them properly. But Yavanna is still upset, so she goes to Manwë and she says, are the children seriously going to have dominion over everything I made to destroy it whenever they want? And Manwë's like, I guess? Do you want me to do something about that? Yeah, says Yavanna, I'd like to have some guardians for my trees because I love the trees the most. So Manwë's like, sure, okay. And he talks to Iluvatar about it, and Iluvatar agrees to make the Ents. So Yavanna's super happy, and so she goes to Aule, and she's like, ha, guess what? Now my trees are safe from your kids and their nasty axes. Aule pretty much just shrugs, and he's like, they're still gonna need wood.